because there had some issues with my Neo, and DJI saw the video and they want me to pinpoint where exactly the issues were, just to confirm, for the sake of confirming. They saw the video, but they just want me to confirm again where exactly it is on the timestamp. I mean, talk about trolls on the channel. This is like equivalent to having trolls. They're like, where exactly is it? I saw the video too, but can you just confirm where exactly it was that you saw it, so I confirm exactly where it was that I saw it? This is like bullshit. That kind of reminds me of one of the trolls that stopped by this morning about the FCC hack. It's just so anyway, there's a link to the video down below, so we're going to be watching that video. You get to watch me watch it. I get like one of those POV videos. You get to watch me watch a video and see my reaction, right? Kind of like that. So watch me watch. Let's watch and learn. All right, so here's the video here, which is great. So they acknowledged it, and they also acknowledged my other issue I was having with the Mavic 4 Pro, which is great. So kudos to them on that, because a lot of times, interesting. Just give me a second. Looks like Samsung Me is not working. It's okay. We know how to fix that. We can just restart capture, which is great, because a lot of times back in the day, DJI would deny it. They would like write these crafty emails deflecting everything. And now they admit to it, probably because there's nothing they can do, given that there's no more support here in the US for their stuff. But let me just go to YouTube, make sure we're live before we go live, because it's been an issue before with the live stream. Nothing too crazy. And we have live streaming. Great. We are live. Interesting. Doesn't tell you. Sometimes it would say which one's vertical and which one's horizontal. Here we go. So that one's that one. And if we go back and then back again, you just want to make sure that you're live before you go live, because sometimes, like on our last live stream, it glitched out. See, oh yeah, see what it says it right there. One's portrait, and I just need to go make sure we have audio. We cut that off and then go to edit, and then from edit, public, make sure we're monetized. Monetization is on there, and then save it, and then we go here and go back to the same home page again, right? Fortunately, we just have to go back and then back and then back again. And maybe you guys can watch along too if you like. We go back again, then click on this one. Nope, not that one. Click on that one and then do the same thing that we did. You go to edit. For some reason, by default, those settings aren't there unless you have a scheduled stream. So knowing that, moving forward, if you click here, see, it's off. So you don't make anything on that video. Even if it's $1, every little bit goes a long way. But on the portrait mode, you actually, it does better than the other mode. All right, knowing that and moving forward, here's the video. Let's see what we have here. So I have to watch this according to DJI. And yes, that was mine too. I don't need the audio. I may have to blank out the audio over here so that I can change the output. Hopefully it's not going to play. Okay, so we all have to watch it. So we have it here. I wonder where the cursor is. The cursor is down today. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, that's fine. We have our mouse. That's why I hate when you become too reliant on the software. Okay, so now I'm in sport mode. Okay, so I gotta watch the timeline, and let me just put it on 0. Oh, what is that, 0? Okay. Right about there. So that would have been 120. Okay, welcome to the channel. I can't see where we are. I'm pretty sure they're in the other view. Unfortunately, it doesn't, again, and when you multi-stream, Streamlabs is not as courteous with telling you where your chats are coming from, but we can hear that ding. It's like, yo, I didn't hear no bell. So hold on one second. Sign into chat, open browser. And see, nothing here. That means it's in the other view. So YouTube prioritizes the chat experience to the people who are in doom scroll mode. So if you're a doom scroller, you get priority over the chat experience, which is a little bit of a bummer. I think everyone should have priority, whether they're, see, it's in portrait mode, I guarantee it. Let's see what we have. If we go down here, there we go. Hey, what's up? Ethan Frey, VJ4LC, and then we have Jeremiah West. Nice to have you guys. Nice to have you guys here. All right. So you could read the email in the description. I put that in there so you guys can see. DJI has acknowledged the issue, but now they want me to pinpoint where it is in the video. So I figured I'd share with you guys, and you guys can follow along and you can come along for the ride. But I just have to, I believe I would say 120. Actually, let's have their email open. This way we got 2 emails from them. One, them confirming that the POI effect on the Mavic 4 Pro has glitched out and it's broken, which is fine. They plan to fix it on the next update. I can let you guys read here. Let me make it smaller so that you guys could actually read the first email we got from them. Make it like that, because we have to make it like this so the folks at Instagram can see it too. All right. Hi, Lewis. Greetings from DJI Technical Support. We hope you're doing well. It could be better, right? Please let us know if you still need further assistance from us. If you have any further questions or need clarification, please do not hesitate to contact us, as we will be more than happy to assist you further. Customer satisfaction is something we take very seriously, and anything less than ensuring you are completely happy, blah, 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 blah. Let me know if you have any other, please let me know that, okay, so, because I didn't reply to them, because I just left radio silence, because I was like, you know, there was basically nothing they could do in reference to the previous email, so which means I'll have to see POI. So we'll just have to find that email again. Hold on one second. If I go to my inbox, and then if I go here, and then go here, it's probably maybe January 28th. Oh, here we go. It's probably down here. No, probably the next one. They keep saying we haven't heard from you. There we go. Here, that's this one, January 25th. We have received detailed feedback from our higher level technical team regarding your point of interest, its POI effect, flight path observations. After conducting their own tests, including roof-based flight scenarios, our engineers successfully reproduced the same elliptical behavior you experienced. They have identified the root cause as a combination of factors inherent to the advanced sensing system. While consumer GPS has minor natural inaccuracies, the Mavic 4 Pro features an added LiDAR system that is highly sensitive during POI operations. The system occasionally detects false obstacles. Occasionally? All of the time. But that's nice. You know, you want to dumb it down a little bit, tone it down so it sounds better. Because if you watch my video, it's basically there are ghost images everywhere. Obstacles or environmental variances. What environmental variances? I'm like 200 feet up in the air in the dark without any obstacles. Anyway, it just sounds better when you deflect. Triggering micro adjustments to the flight path for safety. But I'm in the sky. There's nothing in the way. These accumulated adjustments can cause the drone to deviate from a perfect circle, resulting in an elliptical shape you noticed. Please rest assured that we have officially logged this behavior as critical feedback for future firmware optimization. Your detailed report has helped us identify an area where the obstacle avoidance logic can be tuned for smoother autonomous flight. We truly appreciate you bringing this to our attention. So they're going to fix it. So in the meantime, don't use POI effect. Use circle instead, because POI effect will occasionally go up in height, will go back in height, create sort of a weird elliptical shape. It's supposed to create a circle. I've been using POI for over 3 years now, and this is the first time it's not working. It's my favorite, was my favorite. Now I just use circle. So basically with POI, you're more 95% more likely to crash into something. Whereas if you use circle, it shuts all that shit off and it's safer. And so for now, use circle, no more POI until DJI gets their shit together. Anyway, now we're just going to go back here and go to here, DJI. For my, that one was for Mavic Pro regarding, Neo 2. So I have to reply here. So we will say, I just had to put the timelines. What was it? Here, I would say 1 minute, 23 seconds. Let's do 120, right? Give them a little buffer. 120. Let's do 119. So this way they can watch. 120. Slight glitch, right? Bump with drone, but it did not fly into anything. There we go. All right, so that takes care of that. Let's move this over so the folks in Instagram can see. So it's nice that they acknowledge it. They're gonna fix it, but you know, I didn't sign up to be their QA tester. I want to have fun and fly my drone. Good luck with that. All right, good luck with that. All right. Oh man, hold on. Oh, well, that's me. No, that wasn't me. That was, yeah. So that's about there. So we'll just watch there. The drone drifted. It has a habit of drifting on its own. Someone says because of snow and ice. But look, I'm in snow mode and sport mode. So now I'm going to try manual mode. Manual mode, it just flew like a bat out of hell. Like I couldn't control it, like I could other drones that I fly in. So here it's just going full batshit crazy, like leather. So I would say that was at the start of that would have been. Let's see. Now I got to watch the timeline. 146, 147, 148, 147. Was it? I'd say 146. Drone flying out of control. 146. Drone flying out of control. And you're probably thinking like, we should learn to fly manual mode, bro. No, I know how to fly manual mode. I can even fly indoors here. Check this out. Where is movies? And if we go to Prism, and if we go to indoor, see me flying indoors. So I know how to fly, I know how to control the drone, and I know what it's like to have a drone that's basically out of control. I should be able to fly like I'm flying here inside, except for the low battery warning. It's just something with the battery settings. You know, I can fly inside, around glass, around my chairs, around my furniture, smoothly. So when you've flown drones that you've built before, you know, this part's a little bit tricky. You know, you kind of get spoiled when you're flying the DJI Neo 2. I was like, wait, I want to try that. I want to do like I did when I flew my drone upstairs in the house and, you know, flew around in different rooms. You know, it's a little tricky, but, you know, as you can see, good luck doing that with the Neo. Or you probably could do it with the Neo. See, there's a ceiling fan spinning. See? Otherwise, it's going to lose my head, chop my drone into pieces. So, yeah, I know how to fly manual mode for all you trolls out there, except I don't know how to get it to continue playing. That's like a glitch with QuickTime. Can fly in any room in the house. I can go upstairs. I can fly up 3 floors in the house with my other drone. I'm only flying up the 2nd floor in here because of the low battery warning. And then this actually works better in VLC. All right. No, it didn't crash, but it's just slightly spinning around. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It's so weird. And then back down again. So yeah, so this is an issue with the Neo, and DJI just wants to be aware of it. They want to know time. Just watch the freaking video. Kind of remind, see, look here, it's like spinning out of control. Like, what the hell? Like I literally lost control of the drone, and it would have been a flyaway. I felt like Tom Cruise in Top Gun, where he's flying and he's like, I'm hit, mayday, mayday, and he's trying to like get his bearings. The drone actually was out of my control, but I was able. What saved the drone was putting it back into N mode. That kill switch, whatever it's called. So I was like, you know what, this can't be. Let me try it again. I'm like, what's the worst that could happen? I mean, I got Care Refresh on this, which is great. New York City drone DJI store offers Care Refresh, but if you have a flyaway, they won't guarantee. You get no Care Refresh. So if you have a flyaway, go see if you can find the drone, because they will give you a new one, no questions asked, as long as you can, salvage your drone. So here the snow is really soft, so I'm gonna have to wait and to try these new rates that someone suggested until the snow is actually not ice anymore. So now all this is powder. I'm in sport mode, and they want to know when I was in full throttle too, so I'll have to go to another video on that one, which is a little bit of a bummer. I might be watching the wrong video, but I'm going to give them both videos because I have to watch this one and the one where I'm flying with the motion controller, and I have the drone in full throttle and it's not picking up speed. So stay tuned. So here we go again in manual mode. See, it's just going crazy. I was like, let me adjust the throttle. When I increased it, it was okay. And then it just doesn't know. Someone said it's because of the snow, the sensor's going crazy. And it's just, doesn't know what it wants to do. And here I am just trying to get, and I'm at 0. Camera angle at 0 if you want to gain control. I have a video that shows you how to fly low and slow. But eventually, after the drone crashing a couple of times, I do get control. I was like, yay, I'm in control again. I can fly, sort of, because it's still a little wonky. This is usually the route I would do with the motion controller, but I would not trust it inside. It is going slow, about 4 miles an hour, but still you don't have that control that you normally have with the other drones that I fly, that you build. And again, some folks say, hey, it's probably because of the snow. I forget who it was. I think he commented it on here. Check out his channel. Where is he? Oh, Eye in the Sky. Really, if you want tips and tricks and tutorials and little micro lessons on how to fly manual mode indoors, phenomenal channel. So I was like, you know what? Let me try again. Let me copy this link so I can give DJI there. And then here is like, okay, we almost got it. See, the drone just wants to go crazy. I'm like, you can't be. Like, why me? I'm like, why just, and this is just fresh out of the box. Okay, I got a little bit of control of it. I was like, okay, great. So I'm trying to enjoy it while I can. Because, okay, now that I can get some control, let me just at least get something in here. Get some minutes. And you can see it's got shaky cam, like those horror movies. It's like bouncing and jittery. But this one is okay because I'm still in M mode, right? But finally got some control of it. With the motion controller, which is the other video I have to watch for DJI, let me just put that in here. At full throttle, it's not doing what it's supposed to do. It's just not. It's like someone said the sensors. This isn't the video anyway. I actually have to send them this video. So let's go to videos. This one, we want the one with the motion controller. This one right here. So with the motion controller, it was pretty bad. Okay, let's see. We'll skip this and then we'll just watch this. This one's a short one. So here I am with the motion controller. And someone said it was because I was in the snow. I'm at full throttle and I have the maximum speed set to go as fast as it's supposed to go. And the drone's choking. See, like it's stalling and puttering and slowing down. I would say 153. Probably 150. Yeah, 150 to probably 150. Let them watch from there. Okay. Yeah, and I've done this flight before. I have a video that where I'm flying. I'll show you that one in a second. Other video, I would say 1 minute 50 seconds, not going full throttle. Okay, and then we have, just let it watch. And on the way back, when I'm in the sky, the drone is like in slow motion. It's not going the way it's supposed to. Someone said don't fly in the snow, fly over it. This part's really cool. Kind of reminds me of the Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, I think, when they're flying in the Death Star. So I said, let me just go over the snow. I have satellites. The obstacle avoidance is just major overkill. It's always looking for something. It's like ghost images that aren't really there, or maybe it's just always there. I'm going to see if I could shut that off, though. That would be cool. You know, because we're flying with the motion controller, you don't need obstacle avoidance. So here I am here. Let me just scrub through it. I hate that I have to watch my own video that I sent to them, telling them to watch. They just want confirmation. So here I'm in sport mode. Sport mode's a little bit better because sport mode does not choke up. And I have 43 megabytes per second in the snow. And as soon as I come out, those megabits, mbps per second kick up again. I'm at 30, 29. You want that to be a high number because, you know, so you can fly further away from your drone. And if that number decreases, just turn to your drone. And the FCC hack works. Let's see, I'm able to fly through. Not choking, but I'm still at full throttle and it's going 7 miles per hour. Let's go to, let me scrub through right about here maybe. Here it's at 10 miles an hour, which is okay. I'll show you where, I'll just show them where I was going. Oh, right about here. So this is where I'm in the sky and I'm at full throttle and the drone's only going right about here. This is where I turn around. It's going 17. So right about here when I fly out. 14, so I would say 550. 550. Right. 550 at full throttle leaving. Okay, let me just go here. Hold on a second. Because I heard a ding. Ding dong. Dong dong. Nope, not that one. Oops, portrait. I always get confused with portrait and horizontal. Wait, not that one. Oh, hey, look. Neo 2 settings. Control gimbal control equals fixed FPV is missing when using FPV controller 3. It's typically drifts after RC calibration, requires multiple calibrations, quality control. Oh, wow, that's good to know. Wow. Oh, that's so cool. Must be an FPV corner. Thanks so much. Thanks. Thanks so much. We'll give this a try. Oops. We'll give this a try. DJI saw the video and now they want me to share where exactly this happened. And like, just watch the video. You really can't make this stuff up. Yeah, but I'm definitely going to try that. So that's good after multiple calibrations. Just a bummer that you have to do this. Mark Bay, hey, where have you been? Where have you been? We thought we lost you. So the issue I'm having with the Neo, the DJI is aware of it. In manual mode, it's just going freaky and crazy. But thanks to Beagle Blum, he says that it might need some calibrations a couple of times, and it does drift when it's flying. I'm like, wait, where are you going, little guy? And I have to like like you can't do that. And then when I do that, the controller sticks are not responding. It's possible they need to push an update to the controller. And that's this video here. I think it was the video you had told me too. That was the one. So I'm basically replying back to DJI because they want me to watch the video and tell them where I'm here, never left. Good to see, good to know. So now I will leave in a second. I just need to go back here to the channel and go here, making sure everyone's here. Support ticket with DJI. Check video description for email. All right. Yeah, so check the video description for the email. So that DJI wrote back, and now I have to reply back to them and pinpoint where it was exactly that I had experienced the issue that I was experiencing. So one issue was with the RC3, which I covered on the first half of this video, and the other issue is with the motion controller at full throttle, the drone not going as fast as we wanted to. Here I am going out at 17.8 miles per hour, and then I turn around and go back, and as I turn around and go back, I'm at full throttle again. Now the drone starts to slow down. So at 620, I'd say about 620 going back, drone slows down. So now I'm at 7. I would say not even 631. See, look, I'm at full throttle and the drone's going 7 miles an hour or 12, and it's supposed to be going 23. It's supposed to be going its cap, which is faster. Now it's just going 7 or 8. So I would say at probably 620, right? So we'll stop right about there and then go here. And put 620 drone at full throttle going super slow. So manual mode, it goes fast and crazy, and then in joystick mode on full throttle it just goes half speed, not even the speed that it's supposed to go in, which is a bummer. Oh look, I hear it, but I don't see it. You need to that's what Beagle Plum just said. What issues? I'm here, I never left. You need to calibrate your FPV Remote 3 because I'm having the same issue. Oh wow, yeah, DJI is aware of it, and they said they're going to look into it. It would slow down because the wind direction had changed, low. Yeah, but there was no wind. Trees weren't moving, nothing. Like it was, I was inspired to go out because it was dead calm. Like it was like a dead winter day with no wind. I was like, yes, this is perfect. It's the best time to go out. You even had a high, yeah, I did. Yeah, that was the thing. If you watch the video, it said I had high wind velocity, but it was a dead day, no wind. That's what inspired me to go out. I was like, I'm going to go out, no wind, no nothing. I can do manual mode without it drifting because they say, oh, if it's too windy, manual mode will do this and that. Nope, it was dead wind. I thought maybe it was, I'll just talk to you guys. I thought maybe it was giving the high wind velocity because the drone was flying so fast that it just didn't know what was happening. It's like, oh my God, like a dog when it sticks its head out the window and the wind blowing in its face. That's the only thing I can think of because I'm like, why else would I get a high wind velocity warning and no wind? But good thing you pointed that out because I have to put that in the email. So let's go back here because, you know, DJI, let's go here. Oh, that's the live stream. So, so we'll do 649. 649 high wind velocity, but there was no wind that day. Okay, so that's at 649. There was, because you had, there was no wind. I'm telling you, it was like dead calm. It was cold, but no, it was like silence in the air. Like it was like that winter day that everything was dead. Look at the trees. Not even the trees are moving. Like where you could hear the silence. Like if you would hear a ringing in your ear. That's how dead it was. No wind. See, high wind velocity over here. Nothing but no wind. And that's why I was inspired. But it was cold. See, no wind, zero wind. And then I come back in, and I was like, let me just put it back into sport mode. And then, you do get full control of it. And then I think this is where I go into the igloo. Did I go in the igloo in this one? No, I can't remember. Yeah, and that's what was great about this day, is zero wind. A lot of snow though. The snow was like powder. And that's why I wanted to go out this day too, because I knew that if the drone crashed, it would be salvageable. Like if I flew today and crashed, it'd be like crashing into the rock. So then that's that. What about the Mexican jumping bean? Does yours jump too? So now we can say, so if you look in the email description, description of this video, DJI shared their reply, and I'm sharing my reply with you guys. Say, hope this helps. Video, VI, video 1. And then put this one under video 2. Video 2. But wait, let me read market-based response, because apparently he's having the same issue too. So wait, now that you recalibrated everything, there's no more issues? Just fly it, man, and enjoy it. You worry about minor. No, it's not minor issues. This is not minor, because maybe for you, if you see my video on the Neo 1, Neo 1 did the same thing. It drifted. It would fly away. The Neo 2 flies away. It starts to drift on its own and going like that, full satellites. The drone should not be drifting and flying away. In manual mode, you don't have full control of it. As you can see, I know how to fly in manual mode, and I shouldn't have to wait for the drone to find itself to kick in. And DJI is aware of it, so they want to pinpoint where. And DJI is aware of the other issue, and they're going to fix that on the next update. These minor issues for the new guy, not for me, because I know how to get control back of the drone, are without care refresh here in the United States, people will crash their drone and lose out on their investment. You spend $500 on the drone, it should not be drifting and flying away. It should not be flying out of control in M mode. Okay, so it needs to be calibrated. It should self-correct and say, hey, beep, 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 you need to calibrate. And of course, you guys meant that Market Bay is the second person who mentioned that and shared that the drone should be I think it was Beagle Blum. Your video shows the drone bucking as seen by the drone's shadow. I had the same and sent my first one back, and it was replaced by DJI. See, there you go. Proof is in the pudding. But the only issue for me is I do have care refresh, so they'll replace it. But I wonder if it's where are you, Beagle Blum, that DJI replaced it? But I wonder if it's this thing, like this receiver, maybe has to be replaced opposed to the whole drone. But yeah, the drone was bucking. It's not behaving. This is not my first time with FPV, but if you want to fly your drone like that, that's cool. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not having any issues with mine in manual mode. Yeah, I know. I wish I had your drone. I want your drone, and then I want Beagle Bum's drone. So Beagle Bum says they replaced it, which is great. But I don't. But if it's already been documented with DJI, I believe the DJI store in New York City will honor the return. But I'm not going to be able to fly this thing until the snow starts to melt, because everything is hard like a rock. And if you do crash it, it's going to be like crashing into concrete. So we're going to have to wait a little bit. But I have the 1-year care refresh, which is just awesome. If you buy your drone from the DJI store in New York City, they offer care refresh, replacement, and no flyaways. So if the drone flies away, you're pretty much screwed. But thank you, Beagle Bum Beagle Bum for sure. Let's check out Beagle Bum's channel. I want to see who is here. I can't. I have to sign in. Oh. Let me just go here. Can't see. The drifting is probably your FPV controller needs calibration because mine is good. No, the FPV. I did calibrate that again though, and I tested it out on all 3 drones here, and it works fine. Doesn't need any maybe for the Neo it needs calibration, and I tried that too. I did that with the sticks, you know, put it this way and that way and then this way and then that way. No, but it's worth doing again though. Well, we won't know until we actually until we actually can fly it again. That's weird. Oh, I don't want channel activity. Just want to go here. Go to channel. Oh, nice. Beagle Bum is in the... Oh, Bum, I get it. Beagle Bum, like the dog, Beagle Dog. That's so cool. DJI Neo 2. Oh, well, look, he's flying the Neo. How DJI Neo 2 changed my life. No, seriously. Which canal? No, let's check it out. We have a... Oh, wow. That's so cool. That's nice that DJI and Whitchurch. Oh, nice. I like the mapping. We can only show it for a little bit. I'll have to look at it later because when you do stuff like this, you get blacklisted for showing other people's stuff. You can only show it for a little bit. It says dry something. I couldn't see the back of it. That's cool. That you can get out and fly. I'll have a look at that later. I'll just shrink that and then shrink this. Yeah, so it's a bummer. So wait, when they replaced it, everything worked fine out of the box? Actually, let's now I gotta sign into chat again. Yeah, I guess I'll calibrate it again when the weather gets nicer a bit because I can't do it in here. But that's pretty much it. I think that's enough for DJI. And I'll just tell them, what did he call it? More, drone is bucking. Yeah, that's what I'll tell them. The drone is bucking. Okay. Let me know what you let me know. Let's say, look forward to hearing from you. Thanks again. AGAIN, and then we'll see. All right, let's put Lewis. All right, send, and then we'll go here, and that's it. That's all she wrote. That's the way the cookie crumbles. I'm just like, just watch the video. I don't know why they didn't watch it. They're probably just like, just as frustrated as me. They're like, not again. Yeah, it's a bummer. But I'm going to try that, Market Bay. I'm going to calibrate it. And we're still going to finish up Our Lady here this week. It's just last week I was busy with work, so I couldn't get to this one. But check it out. Look how she's coming out. And the paint's held. Like the paints, it's been, what, a week and a half since I last busted out the paints. So the wet palette is phenomenal because I'll show you. So we'll be able to finish painting her next week. Everything is still super wet though. Like the paint spread out. I just gotta try and do this. Then I have to go check it out. Everything's so wet in there. Let's see, me stuff. See that? Oh, Alexa, turn on camera lights.
Okay.
See? Kind of neat, huh? Drifting is probably your FPV controller needs calibration. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see my FPV calibration. Wow, this is great. So now I don't have... I thought I was going to have to remake and remix the paints again because I was lying in bed. And I was like, oh no, what colors did I mix again? I can't remember. it's so wet in there and moist that the paints are actually spreading out, which is just phenomenal, because it means that we can continue that, right, and mixing where we left off, so we can paint our lady. Whoa, 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 she's a lady. And the colors are so cool. I see we have to paint in between there. We got to do, we're looking at 2 more sessions, I'd say, or 3 max. And because we still have to like put another layer of yellow here, that's like 1 session. And then we still have to put another layer of yellow in between her legs. So that's, we have 2 or 3 more here, 2 or 3 there, and then in between her arms. I'm not sure if I'm going to do in between her arms, but I'm sure I'm going to do that. And just get that out of the way for sure this week. But I have to go into the city on Tuesday. So hopefully, depending on my schedule, we will get her finished. Hardest part of those lines. And then we have the black lines, the detailed lines that we'll have to do on her. But it's just phenomenal that we got her. Kind of neat. I just love it. All right, so then we have there. And I will definitely... yeah, it's weird how the RC works on all the other drones and just not that one. And on the Avata, I tried it on the Avata. Nothing. The Avata gave me that smooth flight and cinematic thing I was trying to experience with the Neo. So we can rule out, I guess, can we rule out the controller, or the controller has to be calibrated for each drone? That I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty much it with that. But I believe, I'll let you know what DJI says. I just hope, I wish that, I hope that I have a similar experience with BeagleBum had, because that would be kind of neat if they were like, hey, we'll ship you a new one. And then maybe, I doubt it. That's just wishful thinking on my end. But anyway, that's pretty much it. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Great seeing you, Marka Bay. I'm glad you're here. I was wondering what happened to you. But people are, it's winter time. It's even, we had to cancel Friday night flights because it was so cold. Like the drones couldn't handle it. I opened up the AirAware app and it said poor flying conditions. It was like, what was it? 10 degrees or 5 degrees, one of those degrees. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope that this video helped you. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below, or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. So we'll just end it right here with the intro.
Flying up above, we both need a little love. Hiding a million different things, waiting for the nighttime to see what it brings. And I'm still living deep in my head, and sometimes I feel my heart is dead. Maybe tonight, baby. I know we're not the same. I'm so tired of playing games. You don't have to be so hard. Just tell me your dreams, the things you like. What turns you off, what makes you doubt.